I think that Tomar is a great, beautiful city. It has all this heritage from the Knight Templars, and it's something that it's really imbibed with social community in here in Tomar. And it has a beautiful set of bars and cafes and all that jazz. But in my opinion, there was something missing, something that brings the community together, something that allows the community to laugh, to vent, to have some beautiful times together, and to develop something that it's belongs to everyone and to no one at the same time, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. A social space.
It is exactly that. Like community living room, as I normally call it.
Oh, what a great way of putting it. I have found the post now, and I think it's really caught people's attention, imagination. You've nearly got 300 comments on this.
So
tell us a bit more. What's the vibe going to be like? Why are people getting excited about this?
Well, I believe that people are getting excited about it because it gives them that sense of familiarity. It brings them. It has a sense of nostalgia together with it. First, I would like to make a comment in here that in my post I decided to call people expats. This was a big mistake that I've done. Expats in here, talking about immigrants.
You know what? It's definitely a social media thing. It's an FAFO, isn't it? FAFO. You say that word and holy hell comes down on you. And I'm sure you had no ill intent at all. But some people felt it right to correct you, I suspect. A bit of virtue signaling going on.
Which I totally understand. I've been an immigrant myself. And when I've moved to the UK about 20 years ago, I made a decision to, once in Rome, you should be a Roman. And I tried to adapt as much to the local society, to the local community. And I feel that these people that live here in Tomar, they made a choice to call Tomar home. They made choice to come here, to settle in here, to be part of a community. And for me to be calling them expats, I understand that they can take it a little bit to the wrong side. So I would like to make that remark and make sure that everybody understood that I understood the message on this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So but I feel that Tomar was missing a little bit of this sort of place like this that will not come here to take place of anything else. It's not a substitute of any bar or cafe or association here in Tomar. Is an add-on to the social fabric. And that's what I'm trying to create in here.
You're not starting an evil empire, I think it's fair to say. I mean, you've already got a McDonald's and a Burger King in Tomar. It's not like you're going to be some sort of corporate takeover of Portuguese culture. I think a lot of Portuguese people might like this vibe. You know it well, don't you? I mean, you've been involved in pubs in London. Is that right? Am I correct in understanding that?
Yeah,
that's part of what the idea is, right? To create that sort of atmosphere that is unique, I would say, to the British boozer vibe and industry over there.
And we are going through time. Things are moving so fast lately, and there is so much happening, and people feel a bit threatened by the arrival of immigrants to our country. I've been an immigrant myself for many years in the UK, and I think that immigration, it's not a bad thing whatsoever. It's something that just widens the horizons in terms of culture. I think that an immigrant should always respect the local culture and the local vibe, but to adding onto it, it just gives a little bit more texture to the whole thing. And I think, and I know many Portuguese people that either lived in the UK or that travel there on a regular basis and just love the sort of environment that a pub can provide.
Bruno, do you know what might happen? Pubs are closing at an alarming rate, and I think the government in the UK don't understand the value of pubs. because they tend to be quite a bunch of antisocial people. So I'm not sure they can't go into a pub at the moment without probably being publicly booed. But there are a lot of threats to the pub trade and have been for years. And it might be that we take a piece of Britain and keep it safe in Tomar until the conditions change and the renaissance of the pub takes place in the UK. I think everyone knows who's been to the UK, whether they're British or not, that unique experience. And I totally take on board your points. This is not to replace anything. This is complementary. And I can imagine anyone, and I understand this sentiment as well at the moment, the Portuguese people would be very concerned about immigration and the sheer volume. But after a couple of pints in a British pub with some British people, Americans, all sorts of foreigners in this British pub, Portuguese people as well, we will, by the end of the evening, we'll have had a great night and a great discussion. I'm guessing that's the vibe. You're not trying to create some sort of separate space, are you? You're creating a global vibe using the British pub genre as the basis for it.
That's exactly what it is, Carl. It's a place to bring people together. I'm not talking about only the Anglo-Saxon community. I'm talking about immigrants. I'm talking about locals. I'm talking about whatever tourists want to pop by. It's a place where you feel that you want to linger. It's a place where you pop in for a quick pint. In 3 hours after, you call in your missus to come in to grab something to eat because you just found there Steve in Carla, and you're just gonna grab onto a table and you're gonna have a meal all together.
Mate, you know the British pubs so well. I'm just going in for a quick one. That never happens, does it? Just one. I'm just gonna have one on the way home.
You want to pop out, you end up out, isn't it?
And the dog knows the way to the pub as well. The dog won't walk past the pub. So I want you to come back. We got Philomena joining us in just a moment, but I want to find out what you need from us as a community, how we can get involved, how we can support this idea, and what your timescale is looking like. So, I think the reception's generally good, isn't it? People want this. We love Tomar. We'd love to see this in Tomar. I'd definitely come over. Gary Austin's going to be there. He was all over it straight away. What help do you need? What more can you tell us about it so that we can support this project?
Well, this will be a community project.
Yeah,
I'm here to run the show, but not to own the show. That's my idea. I want everybody to be involved. And when I say being involved, I'm not talking about just putting down some money and investing in this project. I'm talking about bringing your expertise, being on your experience in whatever field it is. If it's from making beer so we can have some local brewers around, if it's from making some amazing smoked gammon or some sausages, and we can have those in and use them in our menu. It's all about somebody chipping in and being part of this project and bringing in their expertise in any field possible. This is the whole sense of community that I want to create in here. With regards to time frames, I made that post, I believe, last Monday. It's still everything in very early stages. We're still trying to put some foundations down. We have a few ideas, and we would like to move forward as fast as possible. If on an ideal world, to have everything ready within 3, 4, 5 months maximum. But at this point, all depends on finding the right venue. This is the main issue at the moment. It's finding a venue that can completely accommodate the full-on idea that we have for this pub, or if for the beginning we'll have to settle for a smaller venue that cannot accommodate the full project, but at least help us getting off the ground and start and get this on the go, and maybe on a later date move on to a bigger venue that allow us then to carry the project as previously imagined.
Well said, and excellent stuff. And this is a really good point. I was going to mention this to you. Do you know about the Prohibition Project in Óbidos?
Yes, I heard about that Prohibition project. I heard that about 75
correct
people got themselves together and managed to open this beautiful venue in there that has been working very well, and it's definitely an inspiration, that sort of project. Of course, the way that the project is, it's something that doesn't really fit with the look and the feeling of Tomar, but definitely worked for that area in particular. So it's picking up in certain ideas about this project of the prohibition. And bring it on to our own project.
The decor that would have to be unique to Tomar, but the idea of 75 different people, families, businesses getting together to crowdfund it, I think is such a good idea. Also, Bordalo in Caldas de Rainha, they are a huge community bar, only open 2 days a week. But you know that they've made their presence felt, if only on 2 days of the week. Bruno, I'd like to invite you to come back and update us with this, and let us know, of course, how you can help, how we can help you with that, if at all. Can I give people your Facebook contact on the screen?
Yes,
here?
Please. Everybody's more than welcome to get in touch with me. Ask any questions. Tell me off for any reason they find pertinent to tell me off about. To give me suggestions, to give their input. Like I said, this is a project for everyone. I want everyone to be involved. I want everybody to take a little bit of ownership on this project. I'm just here to run the show, but it's entirely up to the community where this goes.
I think you'll be amazing. Having worked in boozers in London, you'll know exactly the vibe. People will enjoy that. Just one more thing. What is the name of your terrapin?
It will be the Templa's Arm. The terrapin. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So I have Gervásio and Gertrude.